Neville Goddard's The Neville Collection gathers his most important teachings into one volume, presenting a cohesive philosophy of manifestation and spiritual empowerment. Goddard, a mid-20th century mystic and teacher, argued that imagination is not fantasy, but the creative force behind reality. The collection begins with the premise that consciousness creates reality. Goddard explains that the outer world is a reflection of inner states, and by shaping imagination and belief, individuals can transform their lives. A central theme is feeling is the secret. Goddard emphasizes that emotions and inner conviction are the true drivers of manifestation. It is not enough to think positively. One must feel the desired outcome as already real. Another key theme is the law of assumption. Goddard teaches that assuming the reality of what you desire, living as if it is already true, compels the world to conform to that assumption. The collection explores major lessons across his works. Imagination as creative power. Reality is shaped by inner vision. Feeling is the secret. Emotion anchors belief in manifestation. Law of assumption. Assume the desired state until it hardens into fact. Revision technique. Reimagine past events to reshape present and future outcomes. Awareness of I am. Consciousness itself is divine and creative. Faith and persistence. Consistency and imagination produces results. Spiritual awakening. Realizing the self as creator transforms life. Practical insights include practice visualization. Imagine desired outcomes vividly and emotionally. Live in the end. Act and feel as though your desire is already fulfilled. Use revision. Reimagine past mistakes or painful events with new outcomes. Affirm I am. Anchor identity in creative consciousness. Persist in faith. Continue assuming the desired state despite appearances. Goddard blends mysticism, biblical interpretation, and practical exercises. His style is poetic yet direct, making his teachings accessible to both spiritual seekers and those interested in personal development. Another theme is the reinterpretation of Scripture. Goddard often draws on biblical passages, arguing that they are allegories for the creative power of imagination rather than literal history. The collection also emphasizes personal responsibility. Since consciousness creates reality, individuals are responsible for their experiences and have the power to change them. The book closes with a reminder: imagination is not idle daydreaming, but the divine force shaping existence. By mastering feeling, assumption, and awareness, individuals can awaken to their creative power. At its core, the Neville Collection is about liberation through imagination. It invites readers to see themselves not as passive observers of life, but as conscious creators of reality.